Live, not dead. We are live. What's going on? I'm looking forward to seeing all of my little friends, seeing all my big friends, seeing all of my medium-sized friends, seeing all of my tall friends, my short friends, my all of my friends. What is up? Hey there, hi there, ho there. We are as happy as can be. That's right. Greetings. Greetings to my lively live stream. It's Corey Allen Kotler, and you are hanging with Mr. Cutler and Wasabi. Wasabi's hanging out with us, and I am looking forward to seeing all of my friends and seeing what's up today and seeing what you guys are up to and making you laugh, having some fun, meeting some new friends, and we are off. Yes, we are. We're off to the races now. We are live. We are live streaming on the amazing YouTube platform. Not MeTube, not ThemTube, YouTube. Aiden Riley in the house. What is shakalacking? How are you, Aiden Riley? The world famous Aiden Riley N3X. What is up, Aiden Riley N3X? Talk to me. What is happening? Wow. All of our little friendly friends are just busting into this live stream. We're going to have more fun today than a barrel of parrots. Have you ever been in a barrel of parrots, Wasabi? No, Wasabi doesn't like the idea of a barrel of parrots. I'll be back in a few minutes, maybe like 5 or 10, and we will see you then, Aiden Riley N3X. Looking forward. Oh my goodness, this is just, we are off to a wonderful, fantabulous live stream, and I'm just happy as a clam. What could I say? What can I say? I could say a lot. Wasabi, parrots are supposed to be able to say a lot, but uh, he was never much of a talker. When I take his food away to give him new food, he gets upset. He thinks I'm taking his food away, but then he squawks. But other than that, you want to say hello to everybody in YouTube land? Wasabi? Well, Wasabi has food on his mouth. I was giving Wasabi a yam before, and it looks like he has not. Can I wipe your mouth? Will you allow me to wipe your mouth? You don't want to walk around with food on your face. Let me wipe your mouth. I'm not gonna bite you. Don't bite me. Okay, kumbaya. Okay, he doesn't come on. He doesn't like me to. Okay. Whoa. Don't fall. Take it easy. Take it easy. I'm just trying to wipe the food off your face. You're a messy little boy. Are you a messy Marvin? Are you a messy little boy? You have yam on your face. There's 26 people right now looking at you, and you should present yourself properly. You shouldn't walk around with food on your face. That's not a gentlemanly thing to do. You want to say hello to everybody in YouTube land? And seriously, did you ever think that you would be a YouTuber when you were sitting in the pet shop and you actually, when your ancestors were flying around the jungles, they never thought that their grandson Wasabi would be a big YouTuber. They never did, but you are. And you have to present yourself properly. You shouldn't walk around with food on your face, but okay, want to have I guess it's a little bit of a doggy bag just in case you get hungry later, right? Right. Octavius Q4E. And Octavius, Wasabi loves you too. Don't you want to say what's up to Octavius? Wasabi is a Solomon Island Eclectus. He is a Solomon Island Eclectus, and the male Eclectuses are this color. The female Eclectuses are the brightest red and purple, and they're absolutely gorgeous. The boys of the breed, okay, you just flung your yam at me, but okay, at least you don't have that much yam on your face. Let me put it down. And the boys are very gentle. The girls tend to get more aggressive. Uh, so much aggressive that you see his beak. Hold on, can you see that line going across the front of his beak? Well, Mrs. Wasabi actually cracked his beak once, like it would crack a nut. And thank goodness gracious, the veterinarian was able to put Humpty Dumpty back together again. That was just not good. But and Wasabi just put a little yam on my shirt. I thank you for sharing with me, Wasabi, but I'm not into secondhand yams. You guys deserve a sub, and I subbed you guys. You are awesome, Octavius. You are awesome. I salute you with full military honors, Octavius. Yes, I do. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, it is time for a shout out to Octavius Q4E, live from Caesar's Palace. It's the one, the only, the incredible, the stupendous, the talented, the glorious Octavius Q4E with the Octavius Q4E Orchestra and the Octavius Q4E dancers. I'm Corey Allen Kotler. How is that for a shout out? Nobody on YouTube is going to give you a shout out. Like, I love my fans. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. What is happening? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, children of all ages, phone the neighbors, wake the kids. We're going to have more fun on this live stream than a barrel of parrots. Have you ever been in a barrel of parrots? I don't think you want to be in a barrel of parrots, do you? No. You rather just have some yam on your face and do live streams. That's your thing. That's your groove. And how old do you think Wasabi is? How old do you think this remember me, you with, yes, of course I do. What is going on, Maria De Leon, the world famous Maria De Leon 714. The best of the best of the best. I have the most loyal fans in all of YouTube. Wasabi is such a good boy. How old do you think Wasabi is? Anyone want to guess? Anyone want to guess how old Wasabi is? Wasabi, add 20 to that number, Octavius. Wasabi is 24 years young. Yes, he is. He's 24 years young. And for those of you that watch me all the time, you know I have several parrots. Yes. Old Man River, he keeps on going, that old man Wasabi. Yes, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Yes, you're such a good boy. Oh, what a good little boy you are. What a good little boy. What a darling little gentleman. Yes. Where are you watching us from, Octavius? Are you in the United States or are you abroad? Are you domestic or are you watching us from another country? Last night we had people from India, Australia, Canada. We've also, the night before, we had people from China, but I went on much later, so it's a different time zone. I want to know where everybody's watching. Oklahoma. Wow, America's heartland. Let me tell you something. The first time I drove through Oklahoma, I saw, no, that was Nebraska where I saw people roping. No, I also saw people roping in Oklahoma. Is a great state. Oklahoma is very cool. I love Oklahoma. I love Oklahoma. Yes, I do. Last time we were in Oklahoma is when we were driving from LA back to the East Coast, and Wasabi was in Oklahoma, actually. Yes, he was. Wasabi with all my parrots. I had driven cross country with all the parrots, and yes, I did. And it was quite a scene trying to find hotels that are parrot friendly, but they exist. Little grape juice. So what do you do in Oklahoma, Octavius? Are you a student? Are you an adult? Are you a kid? I can't tell. All I do is I see the screen names. And we have a lot of, my fans are the best. I love my fans. That's why I go on. And I really, really try to go on every day at this time, which is 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which is 4 o'clock California time. And you, I believe, are in central time zone, so it's somewhere in between there. If I don't go on for one reason or another, last night I went to hold on, what did Octavius just say? Well, I live on a ranch, and wow, you really live on a ranch with horses? Wow, that is so cool. And watch the sunset whenever that is so cool. How many horses do you have? And what kind of horses do you have? Welcome to the world of Corey Allen Kotler. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Steve Chase Show. Steve Chase is one of my oldest friends. Steve, let me tell you who Steve is for you guys who are just watching for the first time. Steve Chase is not only awesome sauce, professionally, He sells tickets. So if you want tickets to any sporting event, any concert, DM Steve. Me and my family have 8 different horses. You know, as you could tell from my accent, I'm originally from New York. I was living in Los Angeles for many years, and horses were never really my thing. But I wound up having friends with horses, and I didn't know the difference between a quarter horse and a Clydesdale, and yeah, but now I do. And I actually went to a quarter horse race. I've been to regular horse races like the Belmont Stakes and Kentucky Derby and things like that throughout my life, but quarter horses, all it is a sprint. I've never seen anything like it. It's like maybe like 100-yard sprint and the race is over. It's like by the time they say and go, the race is over. It's like, really? Yeah. Horses are beautiful. Horses are beautiful animals. It's a little more about Steve. Steve actually, back when COVID was in full swing, Steven, I don't want to spook you, but Steve actually passed away, and he had an out of body experience, and he came back. And Steve loves sharing that experience with us. I'll have him live at one point, and he'll tell you what happened. Ain't that right, Steve? A lot of horses in Hawaii. Oh yeah, Steve is originally from Australia, but he spent a good portion of his life in Hawaii. And Steve moves around the country and travels around the world a lot. So Octavius, do you are you a kid? Are you an adult? Do you work on the ranch? Uh, what do you do? And what breeds of horses do you have? And besides horses, what else do you have on your ranch? I mean, horses are you ride them, but do you have anything like pigs or cows and chickens and roosters and armadillos and rhinoceroses and zebras and lions and tigers and bears? What else do you have? What else do you have on your ranch? Octavia, that's a really cool name. Yes, it is. And Steve Chase is also a really cool name. And Wasabi is a cool name. I actually would love to have a parrot ranch. They have them. They have them. Uh, Sadly, a lot of people, for one reason or another, don't keep their parrots. I couldn't imagine that. And there are parrot rescues. And there's one parrot rescue. I know several parrot rescues, but one of them has 50 parrots. And I know how much attention my parrots get, and I only have 3. So it's really it's a great undertaking. And in Hawaii, speaking of animals, now that we're on the topic of animals, Hawaiians believe that humans are the uh, are the caregiver or the caretakers or the stewards. That's what they call them, the stewards for animals. If you have an animal, you are responsible to take care of that animal because that animal did not ask to be with you. So you are responsible for that animal. And in the Jewish religion, we believe that if you have an animal, you have to feed your animal before you feed yourself. Just a little. I own 8 American quarter horses, and I have about 50 cattle. I love cows. I love cows. Hold on, 50 cattle and 252 chickens as well. Yo, Octavius, we got to talk. I would love to have you at one point. Are you a kid or are you an adult? Are you a kid or are you an adult or are you a teenager? Besides taking care of the horses, I love to go riding with friends in the evening. Wow. Wow. I only went horseback riding a few times. Never got thrown. Cool. That is so cool, Octavius. How cool. Do you have, and Steve's asking about bisons. Steve was just traveling cross country and he saw a gaggle of buffalo, which was a scene. Wow. So I was always fascinated. No, I do not, but I do have some near me. That is so cool. So the cows that you have, are they dairy cows or are they beef cows? I forget what the names for dairy and beef, but and I'm assuming that that's what your family does is they either produce milk or beef or whatever. Beef cows. So do you know? Sorry to get morbid, Wasabi. Do you know how to slaughter cows yourself, or do you sell the cows? Do you sell the cows live, or do you have like a butcher on? Ryan, what's going on? Is that a military macaw? No, this is a Solomon Island aglectus. Military macaws are bigger and they look different. This is a Solomon Island aglectus, male. The girls are bright red, the boys are this bright green. And the boys are very, very docile, and the girls are a little more, much more aggressive. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Say hello to Ryan. Say hello to Ryan. Say hello to Ryan. You want to say hello? No, you just want to hang out? You want to hang out on YouTube? Uh-oh, help! Help me! Get me out of here! I fly through the air with the greatest of ease. I'm young Wasabi the parrot on the flying trapeze. And he also makes a very fashionable hat. Yes, he does. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. He's such a good little boy. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Okay, I want to be back on your shoulder. Oh, you got to go, Octavius? Wow, I really hope you come and visit us again. I want to hear more about farm life. I really do. So please come back, follow us. And I also have a son, Kanye Ryan. I'll bring him out and her out in a little while. Octavius, I'm fascinated by your farm. Please come back. I'd love to hear more about farm life. I'd love to hear more about. I mean, I'm from New York, so it's like it's a foreign country to me, and it's fascinating. I would love to talk farm life in the future. Y'all come back now here. That's right. We're going to talk more about Octavius and all on Octavius's farm. Old Mick Octavius had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on Octavius' farm, she had 56 cattle, E-I-E-I-O. With a, they're going to kill me and make me into a hamburger here. And a, they're going to kill me and make me into a beef steak there. Old Mick Octavius had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on her farm she had like 500 and some odd chickens, E-I-E-I-O. And we give up some eggs and then they get killed and made into food, E-I-E-I-O. With a pop, pop here, yeah. And she also had horses and she would ride them at night, E-I-E-I-O. That's old Mick Octavius. That's right. I'm just having way too much fun. Is Octavius, did you just hear me sing the old Mick Octavius Had a Farm song? Or did you leave? I hope you heard it. Old Mick Octavius had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. That's Steve Chase knows. Before your time, there was a rapper, and his name was Biggie Smalls. And Biggie Smalls said, if you don't know, then you know. He didn't quite say it like that, but Steve Chase, the man, the legend, the only guy who I'll talk to who puts pineapple on his pizza. Steve loves pineapple. Steve loves Hawaiian shirts. Steve loves Hawaiian culture, period. He gets very excited about Hawaiian shirts. Whenever I wear a Hawaiian shirt, he always, goes nuts. What else? Steve Chase, and wow, he just gave me a whole bunch. Steve must have liked my old Mick Octavius Had a Farm song because he just gave me a slew of farm emojis. The world needs more farm emojis. Who else is in the house with us right now? Wasabi's in the house. I'm in the house. Steve's in the house. Who else is hanging with Mr. Kotler? Wasabi, you want to say hello to everybody in YouTube land? Does anyone have any questions for Wasabi or me or anything? Well, I'm down to discuss anything that's on your mind. Step up. Step up. Come on, Goofy. You're such a goofy little boy. You're such a goofy little boy. Yes, you're darling. Yes, you're darling. We are hanging with Mr. Cutler. We have the world famous Steve Chase. We have also, that is Shicky in the background. That is Shicky the cockatoo. And Ziggy, the son conure, is somewhere back there. Surprisingly, Ziggy's kind of quiet. And who else is hanging with Mr. Cutler right now? I'd like to know who's with us and where you're watching from. So just write in the comment section who's with us and where you're watching from. Would love to hear. Looking forward. And I'm just happy to be here. I am just a happy, chubby little kid. What could I say? Sabi's hanging out. Steve Chase is hanging out. And what's going on? What's going on, Wasabi? Yes, he's a darling boy. Hold on, hold on. Okay, he just wants to be on my shoulder. He does not want to be on my finger right now. Okay, you want to be on my shoulder? You're like the only one I trust on my shoulder because I know he's not going to bite my ear. The other guys, they get a little nippy, and I don't trust them. I mean, I love them. You really should. You don't have to put the tail on my face. I'll pass on that. Steve, what's going on? So Steve actually, as I had discussed earlier, back when COVID went down, he passed away, and he came back. Steve, what did you see? Tell us a little about what happened when that incredible situation occurred. What did you experience? Steve wants to talk all the time, and now I asked him, this is your big chance to fame, fortune, and the American way, Steve. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come here, come here. Don't jump on the floor. Where are you going? Don't be a troublemaker. Don't be a troublemaker. Nobody likes a feathered troublemaker. You hear me? He's such a good boy. He's not a troublemaker. He's not a troublemaker. Look at this punim. Who else is in the house right now? We have the world famous Steve Chase. We have world famous Wasabi. I'm here too because you are hanging with Mr. Cutler on the world famous YouTube. Not them tube, not him tube, not them tube, not me tube, YouTube. I went to a hospital on May 25th. I was in a coma for 10 days. It was horrible. You poor thing. You were on a ventilator, weren't you? Because you had COVID. And then no, but when you checked out, woke up on the third day, May 28th. No, but while you were pronounced unalive, what happened? Like, what were you doing? What were you experiencing? What it looked like? Who did you see? What did you talk to? Who did you talk to, rather? Right, I get the dates, but while you were no longer with us, when you passed on, at that point, what was it like? Who did you see? What did you hear? What did it look like? At that point, that's what I want to know. The point when you woke up on the other side, right? What did it look like? What did it look like on the other side? I mean, was it wallpaper? I mean, was it a coffee house? I mean, was it a lot of clouds with a guy with a blonde hair with a white suit and a big G on his pocket? What did you see? Dark tumult. It was dark. You're saying that at the end, oh, a dark tunnel, Really, it was a dark tunnel. Was a bright light at the end of a dark tunnel. And did you turn back, or what made you decide not to cruise down the tunnel? What specifically made you decide not to continue down that tunnel? Okay, Steve will share that in a moment. I'm sure once we change the topic, he'll be more than happy to come back to this. So we have to. Who else is in the house with us right now? We have the world famous Steve Chase. Who else is with us? Feel free to say hi. Seeing a video camera on my left. So you passed away. You were in the tunnel. You saw a light at the end of the tunnel, and you saw a video camera on your left and right. My life story was on the camera. Was it? And okay, so you saw your life, and what made you come back? Did you speak to anybody? Right now, for those of you who are joining us, Steve is sharing what happened when he passed away and came back. What are you talking about? Hey, Sohabi, Mirazi, 7205. So Steve had COVID back when COVID was a big, scary situation, the pandemic, and he passed away. And Steve was sharing with us what happened. I'm trying to understand when Steve passed away he was in a coma. Steve was in a coma, and when he passed away, he said that he saw a tunnel, and there was a light at the end of the tunnel, and there were two monitors, it sounds like, or two televisions showing his life. Always, they told me to go back, not to go forward to the bright light. Who is they? Who is they, and what did they look like? Steve, who is they? So Hobby wants to know who they were. Oh, I pray for them in heaven. Yes, but Steve came back. Steve was legally pronounced, and somehow he came back to Earth, to life, and he's talking to us right now. He's a friend of mine. What country are you? My parents. Oh, your parents. Cool. Okay, at least it wasn't like a red guy with horns and a pitchfork. Okay, good. And your friends. So, Hobby, what country are you watching us from right now? Are you in the United States, so Hobby, or are you in another country? So, Hobby, me RZ 7205. What is up? What is up, so Hobby? So Haib. So Haib. Let me try. So hi. My bad. So Haib. Did I pronounce it right? So Haib. What country are you watching this from? So Habib. So Habib. I will say this. I will pronounce this name properly. What country are you from? Sohabi. Sohaib. When I spoke to them, it was way rental, not mouth to mouth. Rental. Rental? It was way rental? You lose me now, Steve. Mental. Gotcha. Wow. And how long did they Pop? What's going on, Pop? Where are you from? I'm from my skin. I'm from a land of confusion. I'm originally from New York. I lived all around the country, and I'm currently on the East Coast. Where are you, Pop? Where are you? Where are you? Are you in the United States, Pop, or no? How long were you when you had that out of body experience, Steve? How long did the doctors say that you were not alive? 3 minutes and 44 seconds. Wow. Yes, I am in the United States of America. I'm on the East Coast. Where are you, Pop? Where are you located, Pop? Are you in the United States also? That's crazy, Steve. Syria. Wow. Wow. How cool is that? Uh, Salam alaikum. Was that right? Did I say that right? I hope you're safe. Is it safe where you are, Pop? We actually have people from all around the world. That's amazing. I had people from China, uh, China, Africa, Canada, all sorts of India. Steve is in Vegas. Are you Muslim? No, but when I was living in Los Angeles, I have had very many Muslim friends. Damascus. Oh, Steve was in Damascus. Cool, 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 cool. I love everyone. My videos, sometimes I'll translate them into other languages, and I translate them into Arabic also. Arabic, Russian, Chinese, Spanish, French. Thank you for joining us, Pop. Thank you for joining us. I love Middle Eastern food. I love Middle Eastern food. Why do you not Muslim? Why am I not a Muslim? Well, because I'm a Jew. Uh, but I love everybody. I love everybody. Are you Muslim? Colton Parker. What is shaking Colton Parker? The world famous Colton Parker. Salam alaikum to you, Pop. Salam alaikum. Very cool. Very, very cool. Nice. Nice. What's interesting is uh, the Shiites and the Sunnis and the different cultures, the different Muslims around the world. Oh, Wasabi, you just pooped on me. Now, was that nice? Peace be upon you, and peace be upon you. And right now, there's poop upon me. So if you give me 1 second, I am going to wipe the poop upon me because this is one of my good shirts. So, my friend, my friend, why do you poop on me in the middle of the live stream, my friend? My friend, this is not very nice of you. We will make you into a shawarma, a parrot shawarma, my friend. Do you want to be a parrot shawarma? Do not poop on me in the live stream. No, no, my friend, that is not nice. You will not poop on me again during the live stream. No, no. Now I have to clean the poop from the live stream. Hold on 1 second, my friend. I have to de-poop myself. Hold on. Hold on. Don't go anywhere, my friend. Please, my friend. My friend, please. 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 My friend, please. Do not poop on me on the live stream. This is not nice. Hold on. Oh, Lordy, Lord, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, it's making it worse. Oh. You know what? I gave him a blueberry before, and poop is blue. Did you ever have blue poop? What's crazy is if you give a parrot carrots, they poop orange. If I give the parrots blueberries, they poop blue. You can't make this shit up. You're going to give me a second, and I will be back, and I'm going to change my shirt. Will you guys hang out 1 second? I'm just going to leave you with Wasabi for 1 second. I'll be right back, okay? I just don't want to continue talking to you with caca on my shirt. Crystal de Los Santos. I just got pooped on, so I'm just going to change my shirt. Give me 2 minutes, okay? I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Yep, look, you think I'm making this up? Look, blue poop. That's blueberry shit. I'll be right back. Have you ever seen blueberry poop? Welcome to the lovely world of parrots. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hang on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hang out, hang out. Ladies and gentlemen, hang on 1 second. Hey. Okay, I probably have the distinction of being the only YouTube. Wow, I have more people following me now than I did when I was on. That's very telling. And it seems that there's also a little poop on the floor. I don't want to step in parrot poop. Hold on. Wasabi, be a good boy. Oh lordy lord. Throw up the garbage up. All right, and we are back. What do you think about me convincing you of Islam? Let's discuss it. Let's have the discussion. I would like to okay, you know what, Pop? There's no reason we can't discuss Islam. Is everyone cool with me discussing Islam? All right, Pop. First off, how old are you? May I ask you? How old are you? I just want to know if I'm speaking to a kid or an adult. Colton, what's up? How's your day? Is love the how is your day? Love the parrot. Thank you very much. Wow. So Colton is 30. Cool, cool, cool. What do you do professionally in Syria, Colton? What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? Crystal de los Santos. What do you do for a living, Pop? I'd like to discuss Islam with you, actually. Colton is a basketball player. Colton, have you ever been to any NBA games or college games? Because Steve Chase actually he sells tickets professionally for a living. So if you ever want to go to any games and it's hard to get tickets to, Big Five, Final Four, any of that, Steve Chase is a professional ticket broker. So you may want to just follow Steve Chase and DM him, and he can always help you get tickets to. He's gotten Super Bowl tickets. This guy, he's a madman. So Pop, I'm waiting for you. Colton, one college game, but no NBA. What state are you in, Colton? You told me in the past, I forgot. And Pop, I'm still waiting to hear back from you. Maria De Leon 714. What's up, Maria De Leon 714? Let me know. Absolutely. Pop, are you still there? You wanted to speak, you wanted to talk Islam with me. Colton, Detroit, Dr. Detroit. Wow, I hear all sorts of wild things about Detroit. Is are there good neighborhoods also? Because I hear all the scary stuff. Go Pistons. Okay, I'll take it. I think we Pop. I didn't understand you because my English is bad. I have someone in the comments ask me your question so I can answer and convince you. Why don't I get another phone and I'll go on Google Translate and then I'll be able to tell you what I'm asking you. And maybe if I ask in Arabic, then you could maybe answer me in English. Let's try that. Okay. Let me get my other phone. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Uh, hey, what's going on? How you doing? What's going on, Jenny? Jenny from China. What's going on, Jenny? Wow, I'm so happy you're joining me, Jenny. You made me so. Oh, if you look at the thumbnail from the live stream from yesterday, I mentioned new friends from China in the live stream. So yeah, man. Wow, this is so cool. We have so many global people right now. We have Ginny in Beijing. We have Pop in Syria, who's trying to convert me to Islam right now. I don't know how successful he's going to be. Oak Park, Huntington Woods are nice. Okay, let me get my phone so I could translate everything to everybody. Give me 1 second. Don't go anywhere. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Oh boy, the ups and downs of having people in other countries. But you know what? I'm gonna speak to you. Hold on. First, I want to say something before we go to Colton. I just want to say what's up to Ginny. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Hang out. Oh, by the way, before we go any further, before we go any further, uh, Ginny, Pop, everybody, I have another channel that I created, and I think it may help you relax if you let and help you sleep really well. It is a let me find it. The name of the channel is check out my other channel, Soothing Deep Sleep Vibes. Soothing Deep Sleep Vibes. Soothing Deep Sleep Vibes. Check it out, and it is relaxing sounds to go to sleep to. I think you'll like it. So now let me go onto Google. Here we go. So, Ginny, are you still with us? Ginny in Beijing. I think we lost Pop. Okay, this is what I'm going to say to Ginny. Ginny, are you there? Hold on, Ginny. First, I'm going to say something to my friend Ginny in Beijing. Wait, hold on.
I'm so happy you are joining us. 我真高兴你能加入我们。
Hold on.
我真高兴你能加入我们。
Ginny, were you able to hear that? Aiden Riley, what's up? How you doing, Aiden Riley? One more time.
I am so happy you are joining us.
I'm so happy you're joining us.
真高兴你能加入我们。
Cool. All right. Pop. Hold on a second, Pop. Okay, Pop, you speak Arabic, right? I am waiting for your question about Islam on the translator so I can answer in the comments. Okay, first I'm going to ask our friend, our Islamic friend. Here we go. Um, What do I want to ask you? Hold on. Okay, here we go. The question is, why do you want me to convert to Islam? Why is it important? And here we go. Let me put it in Arabic. And then I will answer him. Okay, the question is, why do you want me to convert to Islam and why is it important?
لماذا تريد مني أن أعتنق الإسلام؟ ولماذا يعد ذلك مهما؟
Hold on, let me do it again.
لماذا تريد مني أن أعتنق الإسلام؟ ولماذا يعد ذلك مهما؟
Okay, why do you want me to convert to Islam? Why is it important? I just asked him in Arabic, and then I will answer. Looking forward, standing by. This is going to be good. Okay, I'm ready for you, Pop. Did you understand my question? One more time, Mr. ChatGPT.
لماذا تريد مني أن أعتنق الإسلام؟ ولماذا يعد ذلك مهما؟
Okay, you have the floor. Feel free to answer me anytime you like, Pop. And who else is with us right now? Jenny is awesome. Jenny, are you Buddhist, Jenny? Are you Buddhist? Are you a Buddha? Are Jenny? No. Are you? What is your? Uh, I was under the impression most people are Buddhist in China, but let's say as Muslims we love everyone, but our love is particularly strong. Also, my reward is greater because I brought someone into Islam, and because I love you, I want what's best for you. You're Catholic. Very, very nice. I appreciate it. I thank you very, very much. But uh, yeah, Islam's not my thing, baby. I like dogs. Islamics. You don't like dogs, do you? Yeah, let's ask. Hold on. Yeah, I like dogs, and Islamics don't like dogs, right?
بينما في الإسلام لا يحبون الكلاب، أليس كذلك؟ أنا أحب الكلاب، بينما في الإسلام لا يحبون الكلاب، أليس كذلك؟ أنا أحب الكلاب، بينما في الإسلام لا يحبون الكلاب، أليس كذلك؟
You know what? Let me see if I could bring Shiki out right now. Shiki sounds like she's having a connection. She's screaming. I think she wants to join the party. So if you give me a second, I'm going to switch parrots, okay? And Pop, did you understand my question? If you did, please respond. I'll be back in a second. My question was Islamics don't like dogs, and I like dogs. I'll be right back. No, no, no. Wait, no, no, you don't. No, you don't. I want to do it. Come on. Whoop. Okay, hold on, crazy baby. And we have Shiki with us right now. Hold on a second. We have Shiki in the house right now. What is up, Shiki? Pop, do you understand my Arabic? Why is conversion so important? Ginny is cool. So I'm still waiting for Pop to respond. Pop is trying to convert me to Islam, and my answer was my first concern is Islamics don't like dogs, and I like dogs. So there's a conflict right over there. Yes, you're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Uh, I like dogs too. Ginny is the coolest. Ginny is the coolest. Live from Beijing, China, it is Ginny. Wow, we have Pop in Damascus. We have Ginny in Beijing, China. We have Steve Chase in Las Vegas. This is quite a cornucopia of people from all over the globe. Wow. And then we have Shiki. We just had Wasabi a moment ago. I asked Pop in Arabic for you. Yeah, I played it. Here, let me play it again. I think we might have lost Pop. I don't know. Yeah, let's try. Let's see if we could kick it up. Hold on. Yeah, we don't like dog feces, but we love dogs. Despite our love for dogs, we don't pray next to them, but we like raising them because they are beautiful creatures. Uh, well, I don't like any feces. I don't like human feces. I don't like elephant feces. I did a video recently on YouTube about whale feces. It wasn't one of my favorite things either, but no one likes dog poop. That's a Chinese people are smart. Okay, you can't argue with the Chinese. Uh, by the way, did you hear about Trump in China? So China was getting speaking of Muslims and speaking of Chinese, Trump was getting his Iran, China was getting their oil from Iran in the Strait of Hormuz, and Trump went to China and he negotiated for China to buy our oil. So that's awesome. So much for China being loyal to their Iranian allies. Trump is an amazing man. Trump is an amazing man. And by the way, there is no dog poop if you pray in a mosque. If you pray in the street, I don't know why would you pray in the street. You know, when you have a perfectly good mosque, why would you feel the need to pray next to dog poop in the street? That doesn't make sense to me. I think I heard that, but I'm not into politics. No, but it's helping the Chinese economy, which is the world economy, which is a very cool thing. So, yeah. So, Pop, my question is if you don't like to pray next to dog feces, there are no dogs in mosques. Why wouldn't you just pray in a mosque? Why would you even pray next to dog poop? I wouldn't pray next to dog poop. I wouldn't pray next to any poop, to tell you the truth. That's just your problem. Dogs have been dealt with. Give me another question. All right. Why don't you like Jews? Uh, you know, Jews have been very good to the Muslims. Every time there's every, what's up? Every time they have a treaty, a peace treaty, for some reason the Palestinians break it. Uh, for some reason, it seems like the Palestinians don't want to coexist with the Israelis. So they don't seem like they're very peace-loving people. They say peace be with you, but I don't know. No, you don't think so, Shiki? What do you mean dealt with? Did you kill dogs? Me? Well, him. I love all animals. I'm not very big on snakes and rats, but I didn't understand the translation of your conversation. Oh, let me ask you. Let me ask ChatGPT. Can you hear? Okay, here. Hold on. Why do you have a problem with Israel? Why won't you coexist with Jews?
لماذا لديك مشكلة مع إسرائيل؟ ولماذا ترفض التعايش مع اليهود؟
One more time.
لماذا لديك مشكلة مع إسرائيل؟ ولماذا ترفض التعايش مع اليهود؟
Alrighty. So who is with us right now? Who is watching us right this very minute? Shicky's watching. Steve Chase is watching. In the South, people say, God bless your soul. Yes, they do. They say, bless your soul. Uh-oh. What did you do to your wing, you crazy daisy? What did you do to your wing? Maria De Leon. What's going on, Maria De Leon? A day without Maria De Leon is not a day, let me tell you. It's always a nice day with Maria De Leon, 714. The world famous Maria De Leon, 714. Last time you cursed. Nothing gets by Maria De Leon. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Nothing gets by. See? Chicky saying nothing gets by. Nothing gets by Maria De Leon. Nothing gets by Maria De Leon. You like Maria, don't you? You're dancing for Maria. Huh? Nope. Nothing gets by Maria De Leon. That is right. A day without Maria De Leon is a Pop. What's going on? Okay. Pop.
لماذا لديك مشكلة مع إسرائيل؟ ولماذا ترفض التعايش مع اليهود؟
Levy, what's going on, Levy? How you doing? Levy, you are in England, right? No, you are awesome, Levy. Levy, and you're in England, correct? If my memory serves, you're in England. That's where you live. And the first time we spoke, you were visiting Germany, and then you flew back to England, and you like to hunt with your dad, and you go to uh, Alaska sometimes, and you hunt wild game. You're a wild dude. You're super cool, man. Just don't hunt parrots. You don't want to get hunted, do you? Do you want Levy to hunt you? So you have a big global audience. And you know what? Ginny, you are my correspondent from Beijing. You are the Beijing correspondent, Ginny. Yes, you are. We do not reject coexistence with them. On the contrary, we love everyone, including Jews, but we hate only the Israeli army, not the people. I actually met yesterday the Council General of Israel. And no, well, I mean, the reality is the army actually protects everybody. Even they just don't protect people who are trying to harm Israelis. Well, I wasn't England, Levy says, but I don't live in England. Oh, you live in America. Okay, okay, my bad. Marie De Leon, I love Nidos. You know what? I don't know how I'm going to get prizes to you guys. I have to figure this out. I want to have a contest, but I don't know how to get the prizes. Let me ask ChatGPT if they'll answer me. Let's ask ChatGPT for an answer right now. Maybe they can answer. Hold on. Hopefully you can hear it. Trying to get the ChatGPT. Hold on. Hello, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. How about you? How's everything going on your side?
I have a question for you. If I do a live stream on YouTube and I want to give out prizes, how can I get my prizes to my fans? Hold on. Can you hear me? Hello, hello?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly fine. Go ahead with your question. I'm ready.
I'm doing a live stream on YouTube and I want to give my fans prizes. How can I get my prizes to my fans?
Ooh, that's a great idea. So, a few options. You could collect their info via a Google form during the stream, or use something like a giveaway tool that integrates with YouTube, like Stream Elements or Gleam. Then, once you have their info, you can mail out the prizes or email them digital ones. Does that sound like a plan?
Once again, how would I get their information to be able to send them a prize?
Yeah, so one way is you can set up a Google form. Just ask them for their name, email, or any other info you need, and then post that link in your stream chat. Another option is using a tool like Gleam, which can automate entries and collect info for you. Once the stream is done, you can sort the entries, pick winners, and reach out via email or other contact info. Does that sound manageable?
How does Gleam work?
Good question. So Gleam is a platform that lets you set up giveaways really easily. You create a campaign, and you can choose what actions people need to take to enter, like subscribing to your channel, following you on social media, or just filling out a form. Then Gleam tracks all the entries for you, and at the end, you can pick winners randomly or based on the rules you set. So it's pretty user-friendly.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, if you end up using Gleam and you have any questions while you're setting it up, just let me know.
Okay. I'm going to get off here so I can talk to my friends. So bye. Livy, we'll talk soon. Pop, there are Jews in Syria and we love them, but we don't love criminals only. What criminals are we talking about? My my guinea pig died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How old was your guinea pig, Maria De Leon? How old was your guinea pig, Maria De Leon? Wow. I'm sorry. Let's have a moment of silence for Maria De Leon's guinea pig. Wow. Don't pull my hair. Okay, we had a moment of silence for Maria De Leon's. And what was your guinea pig's name? Maria, what was your 4-year-old guinea pig's name? Hope. Wow. I'm sorry to hear about Hope. Sorry to hear about it, Maria. Does anybody have any more questions for me before I sign off? Does anybody have any questions for me or Shiki before I sign off? All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. Ginny, no, I just here to hang out. Ginny, you are so awesome. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to have somebody nice from Beijing, China. And Maria says, "Are you an Indian?" No, I'm not an Indian. I'm Jewish. Uh, why did you ask if I was Indian? What gave you the idea that I was Indian? Pop, don't want Islam? No, I'm very happy being Jewish. But thank you for the offer. Thank you for the offer to become Muslim. Uh, Perhaps we can have a shawarma sometime, and falafel. And you have a nice day. And if you ever want to talk about anything else, Pop, I would love to have you back. Definitely follow. And oh, you know what? I tell you what, why don't you come on tomorrow and we'll talk more about Islam if you like. Uh, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow.